I started in this industry perhaps 10 years ago, it was still a very regional market. Actually, there was relatively little need to talk about prices, certainly of gas in North America or so on. Now what we see today is a complete change in that view. The people that we talk to, our counterparties, our potential customers, that's also a greater pool of people with a wider range of interests and a wider range of risks that they're trying to manage. Whether we're talking about a more complex agreement, such as these intercontinental type things, or even if we're talking about a more standard deal just here within Germany, the notional value of that can very easily run to the millions or even tens of millions. So the importance of making sure that what happens after the trade is concluded is just as important as making sure that we get the right numbers, the right analysis before we agree to do something. The amount of risk that we carry, whether it's with a regulator for reporting poorly what our positions are, or with a transmission system operator for actually failing to meet our obligation to either take gas off a network or put gas onto it, they have quite serious and quite public consequences. And so it is extremely important that we have good data and consistent data to work with to give us the confidence we have all that stuff in hand. There have been a number of aspects to us solving that problem. On the one hand, we've needed to come up with data structures that help us to be more flexible. On the other hand, of course, we need to perhaps move away from traditional deal booking solutions for this sort of stuff. And this is really where the Uniper data lake has come in to help us, particularly with tools like Talon. The very first step, of course, is it gives us an immediate opportunity to put all the information relating to a deal into one place. And that immediately makes things much, much simpler. We immediately move away from a world where we're having to perhaps pick pieces of information from different solutions. And none of these things are impossible, of course, but it all takes time and it introduces operational risk. And what we can do by moving to this single centralized model is, of course, that central source of truth. Really, it allows us to be much more effective and do so in a lower risk way.